So I have one. Ovavada splash.
All right.
Yeah, elliptica.
Mine was a Carnosa, the heirloom Carnosa.
Nice. From anyone in particular?
Yeah, it came from my sister.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 7 dogs. I have Lucy, Toby, Birdie, Finn, Arlo, Posy, Bo.
I have 4 dogs now. Hunter, Boyo, Frida, and Bella. And two cats, Spyro, Cinder, a rabbit named Oreo, and a tortoise named Menudo.
Wait, Bella?
Yeah, she just moved in this week while I was gone.
Okay.
Anyway.
Newsflash. I have a dog and a cat. Mai Tai is my dog, and my cat's name is Patches. And then I also have a second cat named Hank, but it's my friend's cat that I've been having for like the past 2 years, but he's going away back to his house.
Hoya Ganangading, because I love its name and it's just gorgeous.
Gunangading.
Ganangading.
Yeah. Mine would be my Hoya Obavada intervariegated with Splash because it's just, it's a queen. I love her. I wish it was easy to show, but she is a gorgeous Hoya.
Oh, my favorite changes from time to time. But right now a favorite of mine is Platycallis, which is like a thinner-leaved Hoya, but it is blooming prolifically, which I'm living for. So she made it into the favorite list right now.
Nice. What do the blooms smell like? Anything?
They're kind of like citrusy. Actually, it kind of reminds me of like lemon Lysol.
Hot.
Cold. Winter, bring it on.
And you ended up in Arizona. All right.
I don't think Lydia can say that because she lives in Arizona.
Yeah.
Our winter is not like anyone's winter.
Arizona winter.
So
Real
like
winter.
72.
Yeah. I like Arizona summers too. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. You are brave.
For me, they were the only thing that survived when I moved to Arizona, with like not struggling too much. So I was like, oh, I guess this is my avenue.
Nice.
Next. So I started out as a aeroid girly. And then, I just got a few Hoya here and there, and then one day decided Hoya is where it's at. Got rid of all my aeroids and just started collecting Hoya, and now it's, a little out of hand, but the limit does not exist.
And I do everything Lydia does. So that is how I got.
Just Lydia or Adam too?
No, just Lydia. Well, I've known Lydia for longer. So
Okay.
In the whole world?
Anywhere.
Oh.
And we had to have visited it, right? Like
No.
we've had been there.
No, there's no rules.
Oh, there's no rules.
No, yeah, go
Okay.
wild, go
An
crazy.
overwater bungalow in Bora Bora.
Oh,
That's one of my favorite
dang.
things.
Whoa. All right.
Never been, but it looks fun.
Yeah.
for me, it would have to be anywhere where my mom is cooking.
Oh,
That's sweet.
cute.
It is, yeah.
Let's see. Any place that my dogs are, I've got to say, I love my dogs, so.
Oh, you guys are
I'm
so
selfish. Like fuck
Yeah,
everyone.
Adam, do you want to rethink your answer?
The list would be a scrolling variety. Let's just say I went from 3 full shelves and recently downsized to 2. Threw away about 15 dead Hoya. I don't even know what they were. That's in the past. I don't live there.
Good answer.
Oh yeah, and they probably came from.
Don't think about it.
The only one that's kind of in the graveyard right now is an AH001, just because the stem rotted on me and I didn't notice that until just recently. I'm like, oh, well,
Goodbye.
you got to restart you.
Yeah.
I don't have any Hoya that have died,
Collect.
but I have a Hoya FN13, where like one stem got dry rot or something. It was like the weirdest thing just at the nodes. it turned black. And so I just cut off that one stem and threw it away. But she's still good. She's still thriving. The roots are fine. So
Random. Just didn't feel like living.
no, she was like, bye.
Peace out.
I have two that I watch all the time. Anytime fall comes around, September 1st, Gilmore Girls goes on my house. I'm sorry, but it does. It's the truth.
Bye.
And Fixer Upper, always on. I love Mia Joanna Gaines, so.
This says a lot about me, Criminal Minds, and I went to sleep to it for a very long time, and I just broke that habit.
Nice. Favorite movie. I really love the movie Big Fish. I've loved that movie for a long time, but I think it's because I was a little gay kid in a very small town in the Midwest, and there was a quote in there that said like something about a goldfish will only grow as big as its area will let it. And so I was like, I need to get out of this town and I need to grow big. But I haven't seen it since I've been an adult, so maybe it's like a really terrible movie. I don't know, but I used to love it.
I've never seen it.
Lacanosa, I have like multiple Lacanosa that are blooming right now. And at night, because all of my plants are mostly in like one room. And at night, whenever I pass that area, it is just so potent. And I'm like, there are Lacanosa currently blooming, but they bloom all the time. So
yeah, I would have to agree, especially the one that blooms for me a lot is a cross that I got from April Mall. Lacunosa crossed with an unknown species, but it's the only one that I've actually gotten to bloom. So that was an easy answer.
True testament that it's an easy bloomer.
Yeah.
True testament.
No shade.
I was gonna say Lacanosa too, but I'm gonna say Pandorata because that thing blooms like crazy. All of the Pandorata varieties that I have are just always in bloom.
That's true. I have one in bloom right now. But Lacrinosa, I actually had to get rid of because I don't like the smell. And it bloomed so often.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's you could have just cut off the peduncle.
I know. But then it would have just grown back and then haunted me. Anyways,
Hands down, pizza ice cream.
yes.
Enchiladas and hot Cheetos.
Anything with chocolate and peanut butter, but Reese's is the top priority. But then nut bars.
Anything with Carnosa in its name, they hate me, and I happen to know that they have it out against me.
Yeah. I would say the multiflora is a difficult one for me to propagate. That one, it's like 50% success, it feels like.
The outer variegated one specifically.
Yeah.
It takes a really long time to root. For me, growing wise, Manny Francis has been a challenging one for me. I got a Manny Francis during the pandy, in a very hot Facebook purge. And it came in just a tiny little, those little plastic shot like cups, and it's hardly really grown. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's just always struggling, but she's just there. She's trying, so.
Same. Flying.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Because I hate flying, but if I could fly and I can control it, then yes.
Think it would be better? Or do you think you'd just be terrified the whole time? Okay,
See,
sorry.
I don't-
Let's follow
I
up.
know. But I feel that way too, because I was gonna say invisibility, but then I'm like, no, because I will look for people talking crap about me and then I'll be upset for a long time. Like I'll seek that out. But anyway, flying.
If in my sleep, lottery numbers for the next day would just pop up and I could just always win the lottery, like, hey, sign me up.
So smart. I'm stuck like that.
Right away, I was going to say flying, but I'm really lazy. So like flying, that is not require any energy from me. Because I don't like walking. I don't like sitting. So I also probably won't like flying. Anything with thin leaves. Sorry, Adam.
Say sorry to Lydia.
No, I interrupted you.
Oh, no. I'm like looking around. I would say the Hoya species Sarawak, like
But she's just so gorgeous.
I
She
know.
can hear you.
I know, but I just
I gave him a death glare for that
every time I'm just like,
on behalf
I
of
don't
Sarah Walker.
hate it, but it's just I'm over it, I think.
Mhm. The ones that I never really know what to do with, and every time I'm like, where are you gonna go? What am I gonna do with you? Because they also grow so fast and they're always blooming. And La Canosa, I have so many of them.
Flex.
We went through like the La Canosa craze. When was it? Was that like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Just absolutely bonkers about it and got every single kind you could possibly think of. And now they're everywhere. So, I don't know. But then when I water them and I look at them, I'm like, oh, but you're cute. So the love hate.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I am a K-pop girly. I do grow cacti.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is kind of like I feel like cheating because we live in Arizona. But they're not dead, so I count that a win.
I grow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like anything with flowers. I have roses, bougainvillea, what's and anything that flowers.
Yeah. I don't grow too much, but I have a couple monsteras that are pretty big.
That's an understatement.
But that's
It
like
is an understatement. They're like they should like be in the jungle.
that's the only other like philodendrons are the only other ones I have in my collection.
Like
Besides
green monstera or fancy?
my biggest one is a Tycon, and then I have an Albo, but I don't have a
Okay.
green one.
The Thai constellation is taller than I am.
How tall are you?
Yeah.
4'9".
Not a
It's
big
not
tree.
that tall, but it's tall. Pink.
Green.
Purple.
I'm a pink girl too. I like it.
I want to replace my Hoya New Guinea ghost.
It died.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Well, rip.
I am looking up. I forget what's on my wish list. What did I say?
That one that you guys want to go in on.
Oh, intervariegated Crassopedalata.
Nice. That's still that expensive? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ish.
Dang. Okay, so that's both your Lydia and Adam's answers?
You know what I really almost got this week was an intervariegated poly.
Oh,
Those are gorgeous.
Yeah, I should have just done it.
you should have.
I really thought about it,
No,
but
because then
I
in
didn't
6
do
months
it.
she's gonna be like, I'm over it.
I really enjoy video work, like video editing and just content creating. And then also I'm like super into making these bracelets now. So
Cool. Do you sell them?
Adam.
just a crafty boy. No, I have not sold any yet.
Throw some of those in the shop. Just saying.
Did you say
Whatever.
yours?
No, I haven't gone. Do you want me to go next?
Sure.
I feel so the three of us are like serial hobbyists. We start doing things. But let's see, a current hobby of mine is crocheting. I saw these like dog bandanas and dog sweaters and was like, all my dogs need one. So I started crocheting. So that's a hobby that I'm currently doing. And then something that I've been doing for a really long time is just being educated on like dog nutrition. I make my dogs their own food. And with the amount of time that it takes me to do that, I consider it a hobby. So
Oh, that's amazing.
it's not a full-time job.
I am a writer and a person who does puzzles, which is called dissectologist, I believe.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm really into puzzles. I'm in a puzzle group and we exchange puzzles all the time, and I can't start a puzzle and not finish it. So I have to be really careful about when I open one up.
Amazing.
Flash.
I'm gonna go splash too.
yeah, same splash.
Did not expect that.
Wow, we actually agreed on something.
Wow.
Elaine from Seinfeld.
I would be Amelia Mignonette Rinaldi, Princess of Genovia. Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Who would I choose to be? I feel like I'm kind of a Ross from Friends.
From Friends.
I think you're better than
Oh,
But actually, no, take that back. Dorothy from Golden Girls. I'm a Dorothy.
hmm.
Yes.
The only thing that comes to my mind immediately is May from what's that movie? Turning Red.
Turning Red.
Yeah. You're never not on my mind, my mind, my mind.
Alrighty.